Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you rise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Our life is what our thoughts make it. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Your little soul carrying about a corpse, as Epictetus used to say. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. We are all one child spinning through Mother Sky. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. All plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. A good chief gives, he does not take. To touch the earth is to have harmony with nature. The greatest strength is gentleness. The more you give, the more good things come to you. The longest road out is the shortest road home. You cannot wake a person who is pretending to be asleep. Never give up on your dreams, even when they seem impossible. All dreams spin out from the same web. To give up when all is against you is a sign of being weak and cowardly. One does not sell the land people walk on. Education is the ladder out of poverty. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. Silence is the absolute poise or balance of body, mind, and spirit. Please subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Without music, life would be a mistake. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. I'm not upset that you lied to me, I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. It is hard enough to remember my opinions, without also remembering my reasons for them. There is always some madness in love. But there is also always some reason in madness. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. There are no facts, only interpretations. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies but also to hate his friends. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. We should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. Is man merely a mistake of God's? Or God merely a mistake of man? Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The funniest people are the saddest ones. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. You cannot open a book without learning something. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Forget injurious, never forget kindness. 3 things never come back: time, word, opportunity. Therefore do not waste time, choose words, do not miss the opportunity. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Silence is a source of great strength. Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. To lead people, walk beside them. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. The best fighter is never angry. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Great acts are made up of small deeds. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Perfection is the willingness to be imperfect. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. To see things in the seed, that is genius. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching. Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best. God has a special providence for fools, drunkards, and the United States of America. People never lie so much as before an election, during a war, or after a hunt. Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Fools learn from experience. I prefer to learn from the experience of others. When you want to fool the world, tell the truth. Preventive war is like committing suicide out of fear of death. The secret of politics? Make a good treaty with Russia. Be polite, write diplomatically. Even in a declaration of war, one observes the rules of politeness. Man cannot control the current of events. He can only float with them and steer. The great questions of the day will not be settled by means of speeches and majority decisions, but by iron and blood. Laws are like sausages. It's better not to see them being made. It is the destiny of the weak to be devoured by the strong. Faust complained about having 2 souls in his breast, but I harbor a whole crowd of them and they quarrel. It is like being in a republic. An appeal to fear never finds an echo in German hearts. The life of a man is like a game of chess, which he plays according to his art. What we learn from history is that no one learns from history. We Germans fear God, but nothing else in the world, and it is the fear of God which lets us love and foster peace. Life is like being at the dentist. You always think that the worst is still to come, and yet it is over already. Not through speeches and majority decisions will the great questions of the day be decided, but by iron and blood. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Never memorize something that you can look up. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I believe in one thing: that only a life lived for others is a life worth living. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching. Those who make the worst use of their time are the first to complain of its brevity. Two persons cannot long be friends if they cannot forgive each other's little failings. The pleasure of criticizing takes away from us the pleasure of being moved by some very fine things. Such a great misfortune, not to be able to be alone. There are only three events in a man's life: birth, life and death. He is not conscious of being born, he dies in pain and he forgets to live. The most exquisite pleasure is giving pleasure to others. We keep a special place in our hearts for people who refuse to be impressed by us. Sudden love takes the longest time to be cured. Most men make use of the first part of their life to render the last part miserable. The unnamed should not be mistaken for the non-existent. If poverty is the mother of all crimes, lack of intelligence is their father. Those who make the worst use of their time are the first to complain of its shortness. If some persons died and others did not die, death would indeed be a terrible affliction. A wise man is cured of ambition by ambition itself. His aim is so exalted that riches, office, fortune, and favor cannot satisfy him. The same principle leads us to neglect a man of merit that induces us to admire a fool. We can recognize the dawn and the decline of love by the uneasiness we feel when alone together. Life is a tragedy for those who feel, and a comedy for those who think. One seeks to make the loved one entirely happy, or, if that cannot be, entirely wretched. Not to be able to bear with all bad-tempered people with whom the world is crowded, shows that a man has not a good temper himself. Time, which strengthens friendship, weakens love. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. There is nothing permanent except change. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. Time is a game played beautifully by children. Even a soul submerged in sleep is hard at work and helps make something of the world. To be event-minded is the greatest virtue. Wisdom is to speak the truth and act in keeping with its nature. Much learning does not teach understanding. We are most nearly ourselves when we achieve the seriousness of the child at play. Whoever cannot seek the unforeseen sees nothing, for the known way is an impasse. How can you hide from what never goes away? Wisdom is the oneness of mind that guides and permeates all things. Abundance of knowledge does not teach man to be wise. The unlike is joined together, and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you choose, what you think and what you do is who you become. Thinking is a sacred disease and sight is deceptive. Those who love wisdom must investigate many things. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. Men who wish to know about the world must learn about it in its particular details. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. The awake share a common world, but the asleep turn aside into private worlds. The road up and the road down is one and the same. Please like and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.